Yo, what's up everyone? In today's video I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on the Winter Peak to get the flashlight cosmetic. The Winter Peak is a pretty hard special island, especially for beginners who've never played Gorilla Tag before. I'm going to be showing you tips and tricks on how to beat the Winter Peak. You're going to come to level 1. Then you're going to come over to this dock and press W. This is the Winter Peak. I know this looks pretty easy, but it is really long. Okay, so this first part is pretty easy to do. And if you know how to pinch climb, this part will be easy because you could just pinch climb. Or if you want to go for the challenge, you could just wall run. Okay, now this is where it starts to get hard. This is really, really dark. So I'd recommend the level 2 cosmetic, like the light hat. And it would make it so much more easier. Okay, this part, what I like to do for a challenge is jump to there, but don't do that if you're a beginner. Just jump onto this. Once you're doing that, you're going to jump onto this, then this, then this. Also, once you're right here, make sure to jump to that, not over there, because it just makes it way harder. Then you're going to jump. This part is kind of hard. You're going to jump, pinch climb, then jump, and then pinch climb up this. Someone once told me to jump onto that light and go onto that, but no, that is not the right way. You could just push yourself and go on this, and then you just do the rest. Okay, this part I think is the hardest part of the whole game. So you're going to jump, pinch climb, then jump onto this little thing. Then you're going to want to jump and go into this. Then jump, then you're right here. Then you gotta make this jump, and then this kind of far jump, and then you just pinch climb up this, and then wall climb up this, and then you're up here. And then you're outside again. And then you're just gonna want to climb up this, pinch climb up to this, and this. Next, you have to jump onto this line, and then just walk. Okay, so this part, there's two parts of this during the level. So this is a pretty confusing part. But what you have to do is go to the edge, jump, pinch climb onto this, then jump onto the pole. And if you fall, you go all the way down there, or you could try the pinch climb, or you'll fall all the way down to the beginning. Then you're just gonna want to jump onto all of these poles. They're not that big of jumps, so you don't need to really worry. Then this part, what I like to do is I just like to skip it, but I'd recommend going that way because it's easier. Next are all the poles. You're just going to want to go on all of these poles. You can skip some of them if you're like really a pro, but like I'd recommend doing shorter ways. Next are these rocks. You're just going to want to jump and touch them. Then once you're done with all that, you're going to jump onto this plank. Then you're going to jump onto this, and then you're at the snow part. This is where like the light changes. It turns all bright and it's like pretty cool. So you could see a lot better sometimes. But yeah, you just pinch climb up this, and you go on top of this, then pinch climb again. Phew. So after, don't do what I did. You're going to want to just jump, pinch climb, and then instead of jumping this way, you could just go up here and jump onto this. Then you could just jump onto these platforms. Okay, that part is kind of true. Okay, next, jump onto this. This is one of those pinch climbing moments. So yeah, you're going to pinch climb, jump onto this. You're really close to the end now. Then you're going to pinch climb, wall climb. This section is pretty easy. Then you're just going to want to wall climb up to all of these. Now you're at the first mountain where you see this chimney. You don't have to see. Okay, so what you're doing now is you have to make this diabolical jump but it's pretty easy. Then you're just gonna wanna wall climb up these. There are some really big wall running moments like this, then this, and then this. There's this part where you have to freaking like Lucio. Okay, I made it. And then there's another Lucio moment. Oh my. And some viewer. Then next is this. I did that. I want to do this. So I'm at the top. Go over here. And then you beat the Winter Peak. And then you can get the flashlight. What I like to do to pretend like I'm like an actual like and then I stand on top of the flag and then fall. So yeah, that's how you beat the Winter Peak really easily. Well, that's all for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you want more tutorial videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make that little button gray. I think that's what the color is. Well, yeah.